This 92-year-old man fell in love with 50 years younger woman. Was it love or money? This 92-year-old man fell in love with a woman 50 years younger than him. People are shocked to learn that they have been married for 11 years. Because at first appearance, folks thought they were father and daughter. However, due to the large age difference, many people began to spread rumors that this woman only married him because he was wealthy. When the rumors spread to the man's family, things quickly became tense. So the couple had no choice but to fight for their marriage. But did she really marry him for the money? It's no surprise that people were shocked when they found out that 41-year-old Winnie fell in love with Miss, who happened to be 50 years older. And you probably think that the age gap between them is really insane, but wait till you hear how they first met. One day, Winnie, who was 30 years old, went to her friend's house to hang out. They spent the whole afternoon together, having fun. Then, her friend's 81-year-old father came home. And that man just so happened to be Mississippi. When Winnie saw him for the first time, she felt something special, like love at first sight. And when Miss looked back at her, she could tell he felt the same way. They both just knew it deep down in their hearts. She said in an interview, the first expression I saw the father, that is my husband now, he spotted me, I spotted him, and we found love that day. But Winnie wasn't sure how she felt. So she kept quiet because she didn't want to ruin their friendship. Yet, little did she know she was in for a surprise when Winnie's friend revealed that her father had been widowed for years. Now, upon hearing this, Winnie was overjoyed, but she tried her best to keep her composure. Miss, on the other hand, had completely no idea that he was about to get a second chance at love. So, when Miss called his daughter to have a chat, Winnie saw her chance to take action. Her friend had left her phone on the table, so Winnie sneakily opened it up. She looked through the contacts until she found Miss's number and saved it into her own phone. It took a bit of time before they finally started talking. But once they did, it felt like fate had brought them together. Winnie and Miss went on many dates and spent a lot of time together. They really liked each other. However, when Miss's family discovered that he was dating someone who was 50 years younger, they got really upset. It caused a lot of problems and arguments within the family. Because since Miss is filthy rich, his family automatically assumed that Winnie was only after his money, so his sons had other plans for him because the last thing they wanted was some competition due to the wealth and inheritance disputes. Miss faced a really tough situation. His own sons hurt him badly, even going so far as to cut off one of his fingers. They did this to scare Miss, hoping he wouldn't marry Winnie. But things got even worse because Miss's family used the law to stop him from using his own money. It was a really mean thing to do. But Miss and Winnie's love was really strong. Even though Miss didn't have his money, Winnie stayed by his side. She didn't care about his wealth, she just loved him. Even though Miss's family didn't like Winnie, the couple didn't give up. They stood strong and decided to get married despite everything. It was like a big, powerful move against Miss's sons. Now, they've been happily married for 11 years. They even started their own family. Winnie and Miss's story shows that love is the most important thing. It doesn't matter how much money you have or what age you are. True love can overcome any obstacle.